Welcome to the 102nd installment of Tell Em Alejandro, your number one place for sports, cars, video games, fitness. If you're a man, you're here. Mr. Alejandro's about to tell him.
What you about to tell him, Alejandro?
I'm about to tell him about Mr. Alejandro's top 5 receivers in the NFL.
Tell him, Alejandro!
Let's do this, THUs. Mr. Alejandro's top 5 receivers in the NFL. Now, when I say receivers, I am including both a wide receiver and a tight end, because I just feel like there's so many weapons right now in the NFL. You gotta just include them both. Now, let's do this. 5, I got AJ Green, the wide receiver for the Cincinnati Bengals. I feel like since he's been drafted, he's been very consistent, and he was drafted high in the NFL draft. So there was a lot of expectations to see what can this guy do. Because when you draft somebody high, you want an instant impact player. You feel me? I feel like he's been putting in mad work. This season, unfortunately, he had a few injury issues, but I feel like he is definitely where Andy Dalton is basically always looking when he's trying to find a play on 3rd down or even a big time play down the field. AJ Green's the man. He's number 5. Number 4, I got Dez Bryant. I told my mans when Dez Bryant came into the NFL, yo, Dez Bryant's a beast. You know what now? He calls me and tells me, yo, Mr. Alejandro, he was right. Dez Bryant's a beast. I'm glad that he's successful in the NFL right now. He's about to be a free agent. He's going to get a big fat contract. He came into the NFL with a lot of craziness going on with his family and such, and a lot of NFL scouts were questioning him about that, NFL GMs, things of that nature. I'm glad that he put all that basura to the side and he's putting in that work in the NFL. Keep doing your thing, Dez Bryant. I see you.
And his bow tie game is strong.
And just to get some Dallas Cowboys fans upset, no, it was not a catch. To me, was it a catch? Yes, but according to the NFL rules, a receiver must have full control of the football even when he's taking it to the ground. Dez Bryant, unfortunately, while reaching for the touchdown, did not have full possession of the football. You know what I'm talking about. That catch that was not in the playoffs against the Green Bay Packers. Hold that L, Dallas Cowboys fans. Let's go to the 3rd best receiver in the NFL. I'm going to go with Julio Jones. I think he's a stud. 6'3", 220 pounds with speed. Unguardable, man, for real. And he smoked one of the best corners in the NFL this season, Patrick Peterson. He put him on a plate, cooked him, got him, ate him up like a Super Saiyan. Julio Jones is a beast. He cut the dreads, so he's a little bit lighter, a little bit faster now. Shout out to Julio Jones. Great hand-eye coordination, great high point. I really am a fan of Julio, man. He's putting in that work out there in Atlanta. I see you.
And his bow tie game is strong.
Number 2, I gotta go with the tight end for the New England Patriots, Rob Gronkowski, aka Gronk. He's big and strong like your boy, Mr. Alejandro. He's a beast. Not all that fast, but when he gets the rock, he likes to get something that I like to call goon yards, aka yak yards, aka yards after the catch. He's so big, so strong, he gets it, and he basically just looks at these defenders, and he's intimidating them. And he's a matchup problem for every single team in the NFL because he's too fast for a linebacker to guard him, and he's too big and strong for a safety or a cornerback to guard him. And I've been saying it for the past 2-3 seasons. When Rob Gronkowski is healthy, the New England Patriots offense is completely different. And this year, he is healthy. What do you know? The Patriots are going to the Super Bowl. It's not no coincidence. Gronk puts in that twerk. Shout out to him.
Even though your bow tie game is soft.
Number 1, the best receiver in the NFL today is, let me get that drum roll, Megatron, Calvin Johnson. He does everything. Catches the ball over the middle, catches the ball deep, high points the football, gets yak yards, has speed. The only problem with Calvin Johnson, and he's had this problem since he was a rookie, injuries. Unfortunately, he gets hurt every now and then. He blocks for the run. Calvin puts in that work. I truly do believe he is a combination of Jerry Rice, the best receiver ever, and Terrell Owens, an extremely hard worker who is always in great shape. Calvin Johnson can go down as one of the best receivers. He's even breaking some of Jerry Rice's records, but he needs to find a way to stay healthy, please. That's why he didn't have a phenomenal season this year, but I know what he's capable of doing, and in my opinion, he's Mr. Alejandro's top receiver in the NFL. Here's a top 5 list of receivers that have the potential to make Mr. Alejandro's top 5 receivers list, but there can only be 5, so there was no room for them. Let's start off with Big Brandon Marshall. I feel like Big Brandon Marshall is a big beast in the NFL. He's a machine. He got hurt this season. I really hope he gets better soon because I feel like when he's healthy, that Chicago Bears offense is different. But you know what too though? when Jay Cutler plays like he actually wants to be on the field, that Chicago Bears offense is different. And Jay Cutler is playing like Basura, which is why, unfortunately, I can't put Big Brandon in the top 5 right now, because he couldn't have the impact that I know that he's capable of having because of the poor quarterback play. The next potential receiver is his teammate, Alshon Jeffrey. Both of these guys make plays, man. I can't put them in the top 5 right now. I can't. Not with the way that Jay Cutler's playing. If they get a different quarterback and I see that their play is just putting this team on another platform in terms of team success, then maybe they're going to find a way to slide up in Mr. Alejandro's top 5. But for now, I'm going to leave him off. But I still got to show him some love. You feel me? Next up, Josh Gordon, the receiver for the Cleveland Browns. This man has me pissed off. Ooh, Josh Gordon. Let me tell you what's wrong with him. He has the size, the strength, the speed, the playmaking ability. He has everything that people in the world would die for. Can you believe this? Listen, this man is throwing away an opportunity in the NFL to smoke weed. That's his problem. He keeps smoking. Recently, this season, he was suspended the first 10 games of the NFL season. Then he came back. He only played 5 games. The last game he was deactivated. If he would have played that 6th and final game, then he could have became a free agent this season, and a lot of teams would have been bidding for him at a high price to try and sign him. He just threw away millions of dollars since he didn't play that final 6th game. Now he's going to be on the Cleveland Browns again, playing for a decent price. Let's face it, these athletes do make good money, but he could have made way more money. Listen, Josh Gordon, I, as a fan, respect your athletic ability, but I'm really hoping that you get the help that you need. You start hanging around the right people, and somebody please save this kid from himself. He's making poor decisions, and he may throw away a great career. This kid right here has the potential to be a great NFL player. I really hope that the next time I talk about Josh Gordon is about something positive and not negative. Please, Josh Gordon, step it up, son. Next up is Demaryius Thomas. I feel like he's a machine. He's a beast. But you know what the problem is? This season, he developed a problem where he started dropping footballs, especially when the team needed him in the postseason. I feel like there was some plays that he left out there on the field, and Peyton Manning wasn't really playing all that good. I feel like Thomas could have stepped his game up and elevated it a little bit more, man. Next up is the tight end for the New Orleans Saints, Jimmy Graham. I feel like Jimmy Graham, similar to Rob Gronkowski, is a matchup problem for a lot of teams. But unfortunately, sometimes in big moments, he doesn't show it. I remember a couple of seasons ago, he allowed Aqib Talib, who's a pretty good cornerback, by the way, to shut him down. I feel like, Graham, you're bigger and stronger than Talib. Shove this little kid out the way and make some plays. He ain't do that. Then last season, in the playoffs, he was shut out again. I feel like Graham sometimes doesn't show up when the team needs him to, and that's why he's not making Mr. Alejandro's top 5. Now, there's going to be some plays where people are like, yo, Mr. Alejandro, how you ain't have him on your list? For example, Antonio Brown or Jordy Nelson. These are 2 players that had a great season. I simply do not feel like their talent level is enough to make Mr. Alejandro's top 5. But I will say this. Here's a potential top 5 player. Up and comer for definitely for next season. Somebody y'all need to look out for. My mans for the New York Football Giants. Yes, Odell Beckham Jr. OBJ. That's my BJ. Odell Beckham Jr. is unbelievable. Take it from me. I got to watch this kid play all season long. Well, not all season long, because in the beginning of the season, he actually was injured. So it was like, yo, this is frustrating. First round draft pick. We don't know what we got out of him. Came back from injury and stole the show. He had a phenomenal season. He had this one play. It's the catch. The catch that everybody was talking about when it happened. It was so unbelievable. Falling back, caught the ball, 3 fingers. No pinky, no ring finger. 3 fingers. Falling back with pass interference. That means the defender was basically harassing and impeding the receiver. You can't do that. Caught the ball still and scored a touchdown. It was an unbelievable play. He got him so much recognition. It was such an unbelievable catch. The whole world was talking about it. LeBron James even chipped in and said, wow, what an amazing catch. So shout out to my man Odell Beckham Jr. I'm expecting big things from him. And last but certainly not least, y'all know Mr. Alejandro must speak to his favorite player in the NFL, my man's Victor Cruz. You need to stop ducking me. You know what time it is, baby. You, me, 1v1. Salsa challenge. Stop ducking me. TA drinkers, I keep hitting up Victor Cruz, trying to get my salsa on. He's afraid. He's scared. He knows that if he sees me 1v1 in that salsa challenge, I'ma smoke him. I'ma take the salsa crown. He ain't ready for me. Hit my music. Hey! Hey! There you have it, folks. Mr. Alejandro's top 5 receivers in the NFL. How do you feel about the list? Do you like it or do you despise it? And feel free to give me your own list. Tell them in the comments.
Tell 'em.
Tonight's fancy bow tie is brought to you by Countess Mara. Black and white, cause I'm ready to fight. Tune in for more sports, cars, video games, fitness, and all that. Follow at Em Alejandro to hear my immediate reaction to live sports events, or if you want to hear me cover a certain team or topic. Tell them outro music. Woo! I said
It's Mr. Alejandro's top 5. It's Mr. Alejandro's top 5. Tell him. Yo, top 5. Gotta tell him. Yo, top 5. It's Mr. Alejandro's top 5. Mr. Alejandro's top 5. It's Mr. Alejandro's top 5. It's Mr. Alejandro's top 5. Mr. Alejandro's top 5. To top 5. To top 5.
T-E-A.
Tell him.
T-E-A.
Tell him.
T-E-A.
Tell him. Tell him.
T-E-A.
Top 5.